Okay, October 30th. Happy birthday, President John Adams. John Adams was born in 1735 in Braintree, Massachusetts, which eventually became Quincy, Massachusetts, just outside Boston. Um, so Adams went on to become an attorney. He was actually the attorney that defended the soldiers in the Boston Massacre. So he defended the British soldiers who killed some of the crowd there in Boston. He just strongly believed that every person had the rights to a good defense within our legal system. He won that case, and the soldiers were acquitted. Went on to during the American Revolution, he was one of the Committee of Five that was given the power to draft the Declaration of Independence. He kind of turned it largely over to Thomas Jefferson, basically saying that Thomas Jefferson could write better and he was more likable, because John Adams knew that he was not the most likable person. Adams went on to become vice president under George Washington, so the first vice president, and then ultimately president of the United States for the second president of the United States in 1796, and then lost to Jefferson in 1800. Did not attend Jefferson's inauguration. Only one of two presidents that did not attend their successor's inauguration, John Quincy Adams being the other one, when Jackson won election. And then John Adams created, today we think of dynasties, political dynasties. We think of the Kennedys and the Bushes. But the Adams family really was the first political dynasty in this country, with John Adams becoming president, his son John Quincy Adams becoming president, his grandson Charles Francis Adams, lost the vice presidency, but then ultimately was one of our top diplomats. He was the Abraham Lincoln's minister to England, which at that time was essentially the ambassador to England, which was the prime diplomatic spot, second to the Secretary of State. And then his great-grandson, Henry Adams, was a top historian and well-known historian, and won the Pulitzer Prize for some of his works, and has some of even today is considered some of the best history that's been written. So that's what I have for you today. Happy birthday, President John Adams. I will see you tomorrow.